Hi everyone, I'm Brian with Obedia and giving you a quick look today at a very cool audio interface from our friends at PreSonus. It's the AudioBox iTwo portable audio interface. Now, the AudioBox iTwo is very unique in its application because it is a iPad compatible audio interface. So if you have an iPad and you want to do some quick and easy recording, you can get Capture, the PreSonus audio recording application for your iPad. So it's sort of like a version of Studio One with a little less bells and whistles. Studio One, of course, being the digital audio workstation software developed by PreSonus for their audio interfaces. But using Capture on the iPad, you can capture audio from your AudioBox iTwo onto your iPad. So very cool, very unique audio interface. And I'm just going to give you guys a quick look at it. We will have an overview video on how to make use of Capture on the iPad with the iTwo as well. So there's not too much in the box with the iTwo because you really don't need too much. There's not a power supply. There is a USB cable. The device is bus powered off of USB, so you don't need an external power supply for it. On the front of the unit, you're going to find two inputs, mic line combo inputs. These will support XLR as well as standard TRS quarter-inch jacks plugged into the AudioBox iTwo. You're also going to find a 48-volt button. Of course, that's going to allow you to turn on the preamp inside of the device. And then you're going to find your gain controls for your inputs, as well as the ability to switch the inputs over to standard inputs, such as for guitar. You'll notice a small guitar icon right here next to this button and to this other button. Now, these are for switching each of the inputs to that instrument input. You'll also find a mix knob, allowing you to monitor the inputs or the playback of the iTwo. This allows you to get zero latency monitoring by monitoring directly off of the audio interface using the inputs, should that be something that's important to you while tracking. You'll find a power light right here, of course, lets you know the unit is turned on. Here you're going to find your main gain output, that big old silver knob right there. And then you have your headphone output control, your gain knob, and of course your headphone output. Now, one thing to note, and some people have asked me about this, is the AudioBox iTwo does not have a discrete headphone output. So you cannot route other outputs from your audio workstation or something else to the headphone while playing back and hearing something else from the main outputs on the AudioBox. So unfortunately, this doesn't make it suitable very much for DJing. Some folks have asked me about that. It's not really going to work, unfortunately, for that. But it's a great audio interface, again, for simply being portable and quickly and easily recording. Let's look at the back real quick. On the back of the unit, you're going to find MIDI inputs and outputs, so that any MIDI device to the AudioBox iTwo. You'll find the PC Mac power cable for USB 2.0. That's to connect to your computer. And then the device USB port. Now, this looks like a standard USB port, the kind that we usually have in our computer. But this is what's going to allow you to connect to your iPad. So you'll use your iPad's charging cable, data cable to connect to here. And then, of course, run the Capture software on your computer. And you'll be up and running with the AudioBox iTwo. There's a Kensington lock port, and then your main outputs, left and right. Very simple and straightforward. The whole device weighs almost literally nothing. It's probably one of the lightest audio devices I've ever seen, which is really awesome. It's very, very small. It's going to fit in a backpack super easily, but still give you two outputs. And two inputs. Now, there is the AudioBox i1 as well, which will give you one in and a stereo output. That's even smaller. So, again, this is pretty impressive because this is such a small audio device. But again, it's going to allow you to be portable and get a lot done. It's very cool that it has preamps in it, allowing you to use microphones and record standard instruments. And again, it's just so light, and it's got that cool PreSonus blue brushed aluminum look, which is very cool as well. So it looks great, which never hurts. But it's very, very powerful and really a very cool interface. Of course, it's going to come with a lot as well, because with the iTwo, you're also going to get Studio One included, which is great. Studio One, of course, being the digital audio workstation by PreSonus. You can use the capture software. That's freely available on the Apple App Store. And because it connects with just one USB cable, you don't have to worry about carrying around a lot of cables to be able to use the AudioBox iTwo quickly and easily. So overall, I think it's a very cool audio device. As I say, we'll have a separate video talking about how to set up the iTwo and use it with capture for the iPad and on your iPad. But this right here just gives you guys an idea of the unboxing of the unit. Now, I hope you found it useful. Make sure to check out our other videos for more insight into the iTwo. If there's anything I missed, if you have questions, comments, get in touch with us here at Obedia. You can call us, chat with us, send us an email, find us on your favorite social media network, and you can get me, I'm Brian, at obedia.com. Give us a call 7 days a week. We'll work one-on-one with you and show you how to get the most out of your digital audio hardware and software, like the PreSonus iTwo and other pieces of hardware and software out there. That's what we do best here at Obedia. As always, guys, thank you for tuning in, and until next time, happy music making to you, and take care.